So many thoughts run through our mind each and every second that we even forget where we are and what is even our existence. From the morning to night, constantly finding yourself around with the noisy energies where people around your age are always doing something that is trending and something that is going on in this world, while you, on the other hand, have no idea what to say because you just don't find it important enough or worth giving time at all. And why is that? Because for you, priorities are different. Because for you, your heart have different directions. Because for you, you have your intuition that is guiding you according to your own self instead of others. And you just don't want to constantly be surround yourself with energies that are draining you, that are not here to serve you. So now, in this kind of situation, what can you do to make yourself free from the things that are pulling you towards something you just do not want? And the answer is simple. Just trust yourself and forget that anybody is even existing in the first place. See, the mind we have is actually nothing. It only exists when we think of something, and our thoughts and thinking is what makes it powerful. So what we think is what exists for us. Like genuinely, if you don't believe it, you can try it. After closing your eyes, if you forget everything for 2 minutes, truly nothing would matter to you for that 2 minutes, because your mind is not giving importance to anything at all by thinking of it, which makes you unbothered for that 2 minutes, because nothing can make you concerned for anything for that 2 minutes. And why is that? Because nothing is in your mind in the first place. To make you bother about something should be present in your mind, and if there is nothing present, no matter how much anything try, you're just not concerned. And that is the power I'm talking about today. Anything existing in your mind, only that thing is matter to you, and something that is not existing in your mind, it's not existing in yourself and in your world. Let's take another example. Try to think of anyone you don't know. Can you think of anybody you don't know and have emotional attachment with that person? Clearly not, because you just don't know about that person since he or she never existed in your mind. And how can you be bothered about something that is not even existing in your mind? Can you understand what I'm talking about here? Something that exists for your mind, exists for yourself and your life and is your reality, while something that don't exist for your mind does not exist for you at all, hence can never bother you because it's a fact. Now, if you think something is not right for you but constantly surrounding you, then just forget it like it is not even existing. For example, if you use social media to improve your life but tired of the toxic side of it, tired of how the toxic side of it works, then just think that the toxic side of it does not exist. For example, if you like being alone sometimes, or like being alone on social media too sometimes, away from any noise and disturbance, then just stop looking at the comments. Stop thinking of it as if so many people are also here, while starting to think of it as you're alone here with the creator you love, just they and you, and it will become easy for you to absorb the knowledge they are trying to give to you. You might find it funny, but once you do it, you'll realize what I'm talking about. The creator might be helping a lot of people, but if you click on a certain video, then that video is here to serve you and only you. The person on the other screen is talking to you and nobody else. It's here to help you because it's only the creator and you. So stop thinking about what others has to say about this video, or always going in the comments or checking. Focus on what the creator is trying to tell you and make your own belief and opinion about it, rather than always lurking among other people's opinion and this and that. See, sometimes if you don't know something, then it's good to check comments for the right answer, but what is not good is you always messing your mental health with so many people and their opinions. Try to be in a community that is not harmful for your mental health, and avoid being somewhere your gut is telling you to stay away. If sometimes you're finding yourself in too much chaos, it's better if you forget that anybody is even existing, and trust me, it will be the best decision. And if you're asking how would you do it, then let me tell you something today. Sometimes distancing yourself to certain things and people are necessary, because it's the only thing that will allow you to connect with the things that are meant to enter in your life. Constantly bothering yourself with your family issues, the problems you can never fix, the issues that are draining you, and unnecessary stress that will bring nothing to your life. If you can fix something, then do it. But some things are different. Sometimes you know the answer that no matter how much you try, you cannot fix something, and that's when you should let go of it, forgetting it like it does not even exist. By doing it, not only you will trick your mind into thinking that there is no problem, but also make you stay away from stress, anxiety, and any other mental and physical health issue. Your mental health is connected to your gut and your physical health, and if you're not keeping a balance in your life, in your emotion, and in the way you're thinking and how you're treating yourself, then your body will not have a pleasant reaction to yourself. In this generation, you'll see a lot of things, but the guarantee of them being actually real is not something you will easily know. Always looking at a perfect picture of this world and wanting to chase it, and when you failed, you know that it is not something you should be chasing in the first place. And when you came to know this, you came across a lot of obstacles, a lot of people who would tell you that there is no other option rather than chasing it to gain everything you want in life. But if that's something your intuition knows you do not want, then listen. Trust yourself and forget that anybody or anything like that is even existing. Create a world with whatever you want in it and not what others forcing in it. It's your world and your spirit knows exactly what you want and how you want to spend your life. So ignore things that are not important and focus on what you want in your life. If you're constantly bothered by a toxic person in your life, forget that he or she even existing, and instantly your mind will calm down and make space for the things that can improve your life rather than using your brain to dwell on things that are nonsense and time wasting. If you don't like a certain situation from the past which is not giving you anything to learn and wasting time, forget that it even existed, and that's it. It's the only way to stay 2 steps ahead of your mind. See, you need to learn the tricks to control this mind of yours, because you know or you don't know, your brain is powerful as well as silly, and it will only follow what you believe in. Just believe in the things you like and forget the rest like it is not even existing. You must have to control your brain in your favor to get things work in your favor, of course. If a certain thought is constantly bothering you, which have nothing to do with you and the reality you want to create, forget about it like it's not even existing, and you'll have no time to think about the negative things, because first, it's not even existing for you, and second, even before you know, the space in your mind is already covered with the thoughts you want to think of. See, our mind, something is always in it, right? So always have something you like in it, so it didn't have the space for anything that is not important in particular. Some people think that why thinking this positive or delusional, it's not gonna happen and I should not waste my time thinking about it and should focus more on my problems so that I could solve them. But honey, if I would tell you something today, a person who thinks something is not gonna happen for him, then that thing will not gonna happen for him, and only for him for sure. And a person who is constantly busying himself thinking about problems, thinking that he is finding solutions, no, he's not finding solutions. He's thinking of problems and wasting time, and as the time is passing, more problem arises, and because he haven't done anything about the previous problems, new arrivals make him stressed and hopeless, and that's how you attract things in life. Negative attract negative, positive attract positive. If you're always thinking bad, you'll always see bad, and if you're constantly thinking about the things like money, great partner, and success, then you're manifesting for yourself and subconsciously taking actions, and before you know, everything will arrive, because that's how powerful your mind is. And the reason behind it, it's simple. It's because your mind is connected with the God and the universe, and once you know that nothing matters besides putting your trust in God and taking step forward, miracles will follow you. Instead of thinking of problems, thinking that you're finding solutions for them, you should become more smart and think of solution, and then you'll find solutions. Act fast and get results fast. Someone who is toxic, something that is time wasting, something that is holding you back for no reason, something that is nonsense, something that is not right for you, something that is making you sad, something that is not respecting you, something you do not trust. Forget that anything like that even existing, and then the only thing that will remain in your mind is you evolving for the better with God always making sure you're winning.